Hey guys, it's Shannon with Our Piece of Earth, and I am popping in today with another Evan-Moor review. This time we are talking building spelling skills, and we're talking about grade 4. So we have really been able to find some things that work well for my kids, and it's not necessarily the same thing for each of them. One area that my daughter and I have struggled to find something that works and doesn't make her miserable and where she's actually grasping what we're doing has been spelling. So I was excited to have the chance to check this out and see how this is working for her. So I'm just going to go over it a little bit. There are 30 weeks in here. So here is your scope and sequence where you can see the different things that you'll be working on, like spell words with consonant blends, spell two-word syllables. Down here, spell time and calendar words, identify word origins, spell contractions. So you can look at the beginning and see what kind of concepts you're going to be working on. So this is designed as a 5-day-a-week spelling program, and that is how we've been using it for now. During most of the school year, we do a 4-day-a-week school week, I guess. We save Fridays for field trips or goofing off, or sometimes we just need a day that we can be lazy. And so that has worked for us for the past few years. So we tend to stick with that. But I'm going to go over how it shows you to use it in the book, and then I'll tell you what we've changed. So on Mondays, you're going to introduce that week's words. They're going to read and spell the words, copy and spell it, cover and spell it, and then uncover and check their work. On Tuesdays, they're going to learn about the word meanings and the dictation. And on Wednesdays, there's word study activities. On Thursday, edit for spelling activities, and on Fridays, weekly test. So the only thing we've changed is that we're doing our weekly test on Thursdays after we do the activity instead. So on the next page, you'll see some spelling strategies. I also have a Pinterest board packed full of spelling strategies, games, activities, ways to make it more fun, because spelling has truly been a struggle for her. It's getting much better, but it has been a long road to get there. So here you're going to see the dictation sentences that include all of the spelling words for that week. So you're just going to read that to your child, and they're going to write that down. So then here, especially this is useful if you are sending this home, but for us, this is just me, so we aren't cutting these out. But these are her spelling words for the week. We write them on a whiteboard. You could, she just happens to have one in her bedroom, so she can look at the words, think about them, practice them, whatever it may be, but this may be something you want to cut out and hang up where your children can see it so that they can practice the words every day, use it for a bookmark, however you want to go about that. There is no right or wrong way. So I'm going to get to a lesson and give you an example of it. So here is week's 1 spelling list. So right here is the read and spell words. So your children are going to read it and spell it out loud. Then they're going to fold it over. They're going to copy and spell the word. Then here, they're going to cover and spell the word. Okay, so that will take them a little while. So I feel like Monday's lesson tends to be longer, but at the bottom, you can add bonus words. We didn't do that. I feel like if there are words she struggles with at the end of the week, we will probably add those in for the following week on there. So here is our Tuesday part of the lesson with the word meanings. So she's going to fill in the blanks with the spelling words to what makes sense. And then down here is where they do their spelling dictation. Once they do that, they can go ahead and circle the words. Wednesday is the word study. So they just have to fill in the blanks with the right beginning sounds or middle sounds of the word. And I'm looking at this right now, realizing she never finished this part, you guys. But so down here, they're going to use different syllables and put their spelling words together. Just another way for them to practice. On Thursday, edit for spelling. Circle the word in each row that is spelled correctly. And down here, circle the misspelled word, write them correctly. So extra practice, but these are so easy and short lessons that your children don't feel like they're working super duper hard and feeling super stressed or struggling. I want to show you some of this, but I want to flip to the back real quick. There it is. Well, I'll show you that in a minute, I guess I lied. This is, look ahead to week 18. So here's the word study. So their activities for each week are different. Like you'll see here, and sometimes there's a crossword puzzle. So lots of different fun activities for them to learn about what they're doing. Learn about how to spell those words in fun ways. In the back here are a few different things you're going to need. First, you can keep a spelling record sheet. We are not using this, but certainly if you are in a state that requires things like this, you can. We just don't, and my daughter has horrible test anxiety, so I try to keep that stuff out of it. I just add in the words that she struggles with to the following week, and she seems just fine with that and doesn't feel like she's not getting it. So it's way less stressful for us than keeping track. But here's the spelling record. The date, number correct, and the words missed. So that's not the sheet that I actually was thinking I was on. Here's the one I was thinking that I was on. Spelling test. So this is one that you print out so that you can use each week. There's just this one copy, so you're going to print this out for each test, and then listen to the sentences and write them on the line. If you need this, there is also a spelling list if you're creating your own words, or if you've reached a point where there are so many words they aren't getting and you need to create that for another week, and just add that in somewhere along the way. And then there's a crossword puzzle. You can put any spelling words you want into here and give them the clues. So this is just another fun way to do this. And if you're using this in a way that you send home notes to the parents about it, there are the notes in the back. So you can create student spelling dictionaries as well. We haven't started this, but we will use this in the fall. We are just doing a light load for the summer. And then when they're done, here is your Super Speller Award. And if you are looking for it, at the back is a master word list. You can highlight the words you know as you go along. And then if you need the answer key to anything, that is also at the back. So we like this. I'm excited to continue using this. We've been using it for a few weeks, and now we're going to take a break until the fall, in part because she just had a COVID test yesterday and is really pretty just not in the mood for anything. I can understand that. So we're taking a break, but also because there's only a few weeks left before, I don't know that things will return to normal for most of the world, but we're going to try and do as much as we can with friends that may be going back to school. So hit me up in the comments with some questions. I will leave a link to my blog post about this and also a link so that you can check this book out if you need a different grade level. So if you have any questions, you guys, please ask them, and I will talk to you all soon. Thanks.